Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to take a look into the tier 11 medium tanks. The article just dropped, so it is going to be interesting to see which tanks are great and which tanks are not so much. Also, today we had an information about the battle pass, which will start from September 3rd, so pretty much with a new patch, and it will last till 26th of the November, and the highlight of all of this, the tanks that you will be able to grind or pretty much Wargaming is highlighting his mouse IS-7 and 50B, so pretty much all tanks towards the tier 11. Not a big surprise. Rewards are as usual fine, at least in my opinion, right? Looking for the tier 11s. Let's see what do we have. I am super excited, fellas. Although I must admit I may or I may not know the mechanics.
Update 2.0 is almost here. With it, the game will introduce 16 tier 11 vehicles. We've already taken a look at the heavy tanks. Now it's time for the mediums. You're about to meet 5 versatile warriors, each forging their own way to victory. The CS-67 Shakal charges into the heat of battle, changing speed modes from turbo to engagement as it goes. It makes use of a gun with good depression angles to reach.
Let's see what do we have. So 430 alpha damage, 280 millimeters of penetration with the standards, 340 with heats, top speed 55, I believe this is outside the mode, 2,200 HP, dispersion doesn't look the finest, that's for sure, minus 9 degrees of the gun depression, 400 meters view range.
Its prey. Sometimes it can even deflect a return strike, and when things get serious, the Shakal bares its fangs. Each mode has its own energy bar that fills while the mode is active. The higher the level, the greater the boost to the tank's characteristics. Pressing E lets you reset the bar to temporarily gain the maximum boost from your selected mode. It'll come in handy in critical moments. This way, the Shakal can either move even faster or fire even more effectively. Boost the strengths you need most depending on the situation. At the right moment, it could turn the tide of battle. If you build up energy in advance and act quickly, you can use 2 boosts in a row. But taming the Shakal won't be easy. Master its mechanics, hone your skills, and make the beast's fangs even more dangerous with the new progression. Every tier 11 vehicle has its own upgrade system. And after full...
Once again, where upgrade system goes, we are going to recommend the roads to go for to get the maximum use, but now let's talk Shakal. I am CS63 hater, okay? I can't stand their tank, it is pissing me off, it is making me very, very angry, and I do not enjoy this vehicle. This tank is going to be even more complicated. It's going to be the tank for pretty much fluffy super unicorns who would enjoy this type of stuff. If I understood this correctly, whenever you are driving, you are getting stack for driving. Whenever you are doing damage, you are getting stack for damage, and pretty much you can activate the even better ability, either to be faster for some time or alternatively to do more damage or to increase DPM, if I understood this properly. This tank is extremely hard. For beginners, I would highly recommend to stay away from this vehicle like you would be a bloody devil, and that tank would be a church, okay? It is very, very important thing to say.
Upgrading a vehicle, you'll be able to unlock new customization elements for free. The Leopard 120 for Bessert is a major modification of the most sniper medium tank in the game. It enhances the tank's specialization, arming it with a 120mm gun
450 alpha damage, good high explosives, by the way, we can see that 110 millimeters of penetration, standard rounds, 289 millimeters of penetration, 340 gold, 65 kilometers per hour, not that many hit points, to be fair with you, so glass cannon, if you will, extremely good aiming time, okay, dispersion and whatnot, and plus on top of that, it has a gimmicky mechanic, right? Let's see.
And an advanced fire control system. Thanks to these upgrades, this Leopard really is effervescent. When the vehicle is stationary or moving at less than 20 kilometers per hour, it builds up a bonus to accuracy and stabilization for the next shot. It increases your accuracy from very good to the very best. Moving again at any speed doesn't reset the bonus. It only resets after firing, then starts accumulating again. You can start preparing your next bonus right as you reload. When the Leopard reaches its full accuracy bonus, it doesn't matter who the target is, or how far away it is, or how well it tries to hide its weak spots. It will be eliminated. If you want
Pretty much, let's talk like this. Leopard 120 or tier 11 Leo, it is extremely good sniper schnitzel, right? It is very, very, very good sniper schnitzel whenever you are sitting for some time in one position and you are doing nothing, right? Or you are driving slowly. But if you are aggressive player, if you like to play aggressively, I don't think that this tank is so special or so crazy, if you know what I mean, right? For me, it feels like, yeah, sure, you're camping in the bush, you're enjoying yourself while sitting near the red line, then you can hit pixels, congratulations, but it takes time to have that maximum accuracy and whatnot. Do I think that Leopard 1 players will be disappointed? No, I don't really think so. If you like Leopard, you are going to be fine, but for me, it's sniper schnitzel mechanic, if you will, right? This is how I look into this.
to crunch some armor in a medium tank, research the Object 432U. It's the new crown of assault medium tanks, a compact and maneuverable vehicle with excellent armor. The gun
460 alpha damage, 263 millimeters of penetration with a standard, 340 with gold, 2,200 hit points, 50 kilometers per hour, definitely far away from being the most accurate gun or the aim time, so pretty much you kind of need to brawl, but you will have most likely armor.
is also very much made for assaults. The weapon is built for close combat and dishes out the pain with every shot, even without its special mechanic. But there's also thermoballistic overcharge. Pressing X heats the shell, increasing its damage. The boost has 3 stages. You can fire at any point and deal whatever bonus damage it's built up so far. But it's better to shoot when the bonus is maxed out. Then the damage will reach over 600 HP in a medium tank. For the first time, the game lets you sacrifice rate of fire for increased damage per shot. Shoot now.
I can tell you how this tank will look like. It is an interesting one. Imagine the situation, fellas. You are flanking someone, and in order to reach someone, it will take approximately, let's say, 10 seconds. You click the boost, your shell is heating, or however they would call this mechanic. So while you are relocating, you are already coming around the corner with 600 alpha damage or lower alpha damage. Doesn't really matter, depending how much you charge it. To charge it for every single shot, I don't really think this is going to be the smartest way to do the things, because you want to maintain your DPM for obvious reasons.
Or wait for a few seconds and then hit even harder. Our next hero can do a bit of everything, just like its
Also, if I'm not mistaken, if you did not manage to fire whenever the boost is on top, there is going to be some sort of penalty for you because you did not fire at your gun, right? At least it would make sense, and it would be understandable.
predecessor, the Patton. The XM69 Hacker is the embodiment of medium tank versatility. It rolls forward confidently and blocks damage like
420 alpha damage, 279 millimeters of the penetration with the standards, 340 millimeters of penetration with a gold, 2.2 thousand hit points, 50 kilometers per hour. The dispersion doesn't look that great, to be completely honest with you. Aim time is okay, minus 10 degrees of the gun depression, 420 view range.
Its life depends on it. It prefers to look down on opponents from higher ground, but holds its own in urban combat too. The Hacker can rightfully be called a rapid response tank, especially considering its mechanic. The pneumatic gyro stabilizer grants perfect stabilization. Literally, press X to completely eliminate dispersion from any movement or traverse. You don't even need to wait to aim. The ability is prepared quickly and lasts long enough for one accurate shot. You can choose where you want to roll out, instantly hit the bullseye, and disappear again while the enemy is still aiming.
From this mechanic, it looks like it is activated for 15 seconds, right? This is how it looks like. So pretty much you have perfect accuracy. If you have a decent aim, you should be able to hit the shots on the move without any problems whatsoever, right? This is how it looks like. Is it the best ability? I mean, I can see getting use of this, right? Let's say, I do not know, you're going on the hill of the Malinovka, light tank got spotted, you are even clicking auto aim. Let's get real, many players will do that, and you shoot, right? And you have very good accuracy. Pretty fine thing. Is it going to be powerful? Well, everything is depending on the armor, honestly.
Mechanic supports and enhances the Hacker's ability to swiftly react to any threat in any situation. Think armor is boring? Ready to go all in on speed and firepower? Then meet the ASXX40T. This nimble tank is perfect for flanking and hitting.
It is a tier 11 budget. 420 alpha damage, 263 millimeters of penetration of the standards, 335 with a gold, 2000 hit points, a very quick 68 kilometers per hour, dispersion 0.35, 2.2 seconds aiming time, minus 9 degrees of the gun depression, and in order to reload it will take approximately 36 seconds apparently.
Run tactics, and it hits hard. Its 5-shell magazine can bring down an entire tank in a matter of seconds, and it doesn't have to wait for a long reload after. Its external ammunition supply module lets you manually interpret and resume magazine reload. You can load it fully or just throw in 2 to 3 shells, fire as many as you need, and then continue reloading whenever you're ready. Complete manual control.
Okay, for me this is like auto reloader, honestly speaking. This is straight up auto reloader, which looks cool. Pay attention whenever the tank is reloading that your turret is facing frontally, right? It's going to be a very, 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 very interesting tank. I think I will enjoy it a lot. I think it is one of my favorite tanks. But I think you will need to know how to play with it well and to master it. In other words, it's not going to be so simple that done. You are playing with it ideally. No, you will need to calculate, you will need to know when to go on the reload, or you are shooting one shell, then you are going on the reload, and I'm pretty sure it should take some time until you start reloading as well. So you will need to calculate. Definitely not the easiest tank to play with, but I must admit that one is looking pretty damn cool. I would rather play with this than Shakal any day, anytime, just saying.
Just remember that the vehicle's turret is locked during reload, and the tank is unable to fire. Thanks to this mechanic, the ASXX never has to waste an entire magazine reload and take a long rest just because you fired a few shells. You decide how many shells are in your magazine. The mechanic doesn't use any additional buttons, just the familiar C key. Pressing it sends a clear signal to your opponents that you're reloading. Use it to bluff like a pro. Just days remain before these tanks roll out onto the battlefield. Choose your playstyle and get ready to reach a new level.
As you can see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot of toys that are coming into the game, right? A lot of toys, and it is going to be beautiful. So quickly, to look into the medium tanks and whatnot, right? To see what do they have to offer and what do I think is going to be the best choice overall, at least in my opinion, right? 432U looks powerful, right? But you will need to calculate quite a bit in order to get some benefits from that, at least in my opinion, right? And the tank is created for brawling. Leopard, Sniper Schnitzel, you sit in the back, you enjoy yourself while sitting in the back, and you have pretty much automatically super accurate shot, right? Once in a while you will be able to hit the pixels like there is no tomorrow. So, you know, if you like Leo, most likely you will like this. Shakal, extremely complicated tank. Honestly, I truly dislike CS63 or Hurricane with a burning passion. If it would depend on me, I would lit them on fire, honestly. Disgusting. With this mechanic, this is the learning curve is going to be insanely hard. I'm pretty sure about that. I have no doubts whatsoever that some folks will love it. But for most of the World of Tanks player base, this tank is, in my opinion, way too complicated, honestly. Speaking about the budget, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tank, but once again, you will need to know when to reload and when to do the things, right? So I think this is going to be also quite a difficult one, plus on top of that, enemies can actually see whenever you are reloading. And Hacker Mother Tracker, this tank is able to get perfect stabilization whenever you are clicking the button for a certain amount of the time. Yeah, so from those 5 tanks, what we have seen, in my opinion, for most likely beginners or not so experienced tankers, I would say Patton is the choice and Leopard is the choice. That's what I think. And if you are playing aggressively, then 430U as well, right? I would definitely recommend to avoid Shakal because it is just that difficult and that complicated, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I look into all of this. Okay, my friends. Very interesting stuff. I do not know how about you, but I'm excited as well about what is coming to the game. I already have the schedule, or how do I think I am going to do the things. Just information for you that from September 2nd, we are going to have 2 daily YouTube videos, one on the main channel, one on the extra channel, and we are going to be streaming daily pretty much 12 hours. It's going to be insane. On September, what I want to do, I want to stream 250 to 300 hours, and we are going to make the things work. So feel free to tune in into our Twitch channel or YouTube channel if that's what you want to see some live gameplay and how the things are going to look like. I am very excited. As a matter of fact, I can't remember when I was so excited about the game, to be fair with you. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Love you all. Thank you very much and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.